Hello, everyone. Welcome to Speak Podcast, the space where we have conversations that go beyond titles, beyond classrooms, and beyond what we usually see here on campus. My name is Angela, and today, for our first episode for this year, we are joined by someone who leads one of the most intimidating and even exciting colleges here in the university, the College of Computer Studies. But today, we're not here to talk about computers, codes. We're here to talk about the person behind the position. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are honored to join us here today, the Dean of the College of Computer Studies, Miss Sheena Sabado. Hello,
Hello,
Dean.
ma'am.
And thank you for saying yes to this conversation and welcome to Speak
Of
Podcast.
course. Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. So as much as possible, Mom Shane, we're keeping this conversation fun and more human. So, but before we talk about your work and the serious things today, I would like to ask you this. Who is Miss Sheena Sabado outside of the office? Like, what do you usually do to relax after you have a long day?
Okay, Sheena Sabado outside FU. I love traveling, especially nature. So it's
Nature
either
lover.
dagat or bundok.
Yeah, because you live here in Dumaguete,
Yes, I live
right?
in Bunyao, Dumaguete City. So we, together with my loved one, we travel.
Loved one, like partner in
Partner
life.
in life.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, so every weekend due to relax kay we are both educators man. So we relax through driving sa mountains, lantaw og mga green
Sightseeing.
pa wala sa computer screen.
Yeah, that's really good because you get to relax your eyes
Yes,
because all day long, since you are in the CCS department, all you face, aside from the students, of course, are computers,
Yes.
codes, programming.
Kailangan
Correct.
i-relax ang eyes.
Yeah, that's really good. You're even wearing the thick
Eyeglass.
glasses of Ma'am Sheena. No, I noticed that.
Yes, one of the requirements.
So you love going around Dumaguete or even outside the
Outside
city.
Dumaguete, yeah, San Jose, Twin Lakes, Amlan, and then kung sa dagat pa, sa Dawi, yan.
Yes,
So,
you're quite young, Ma'am Sheena.
yes, ma'am.
Yes. And I already love the way you talk about yourself. That already tells us more about you. But I'm curious, no? If you weren't in the academe or if you weren't in the College of Computer Studies, what do you think would be your career?
I think I will be a businesswoman.
So do you remember that time when you realized that, yeah, this is the field that I want. I want to be in the computer studies in this field. So when was that? What was the story like?
There are two history.
Okay,
One with
tell
my
us.
cousin. So my mother is an educator, and during summertime kanang mga batanon pa ba kuan mga miingon ang lula nga ug unsa raman mo sigig dula ana. So
Yes.
ako man ang pinaka oldest, so what will happen is that ako may maisra dito nila mag-practice og reading.
The oldest among the cousins.
Yes. So,
Oh.
so akong manghud and the other cousins there in Bunyao, every summertime I will open a book and let them read and then have a conversation about that
It's really
story.
nice, no?
Yes, because
That's actually nostalgic.
Yes,
Because a long time ago, that's what our grandma would usually tell us. But it's already in your system. So your mom is also a teacher.
yes, ma'am.
So you love to teach. Do you
Yes.
enjoy it?
I enjoy teaching. I feel rewarded when it comes to seeing your students nga nakuha jud na nila ang ganahan nimo i-impart. Yes, and it's all about passion jud.
So that was a really nice childhood, teaching your cousins. But I'm sure you did not take education.
Yes, the second history is that my mother is an educator, so she knows the struggles of being an educator. So
Oh.
she advised me not to take up education. So I followed, but I still went to. I took up business computer applications in Silliman University. So at that time, I researched all about what's the most lucrative field so that after graduation, I can work. So I've searched that in the IT and CS field, it is the most lucrative.
That's really true, right? For those who, especially those who are working remotely right now,
Yes.
virtual assistants, they really
Yes.
pay good, especially if you have skills in computer, in
True.
information and technology. Sakto ba?
Yes,
Information and technology.
Information technology and computer science
Yes.
field. So, yeah.
So did you also consider working remotely?
I have experience working remotely as a 3D annotator and of course virtual assistant for web designing and those things. So I've tried it for about 6 months.
6 months only.
Yeah, but it's really lucrative. The pay
Yes,
is
I've
every
heard.
weekly, and then
True.
it's dollars. The pay is in dollars. So
Mm.
when it's converted to peso, so I could say it's lucrative. But then I realized what really my passion is. It's about teaching.
Mhm.
And also what made it challenging working remotely is that I have health issues. I discovered that with working beyond sleeping time,
Yeah, the graveyard shift. Yeah, that's really challenging.
I have anemia like that.
Mm,
So,
and
kailangan mo inom og iron pill.
yes, because of
Para
your
sa
iron deficiency.
sila tambok man kanya nag-iron na. Nga
Yeah.
na dili sa katambok dahil ng anemia.
And of course, it will get worse if you lack sleep. So that's why you decided
Yes.
to end your virtual assistant
Yes,
job.
I've experienced it, so I could impart to the students what I have learned through that short stint.
Mm-mm. Okay. So now, how did you end up here at Foundation University? That's the question.
I end up here through a friend. No, she invited me to apply here in the College of Computer Studies, and FU has drawn my attention because aside from its beautiful campus, no, I
Yes.
have seen through the development through the years of Foundation University, they really serve the community, and of course they focus on being student centered.
Mhm. So how's your stay now here at FU? How would you describe it now that you are a part of the FU community?
I feel that I belong here and that my beliefs align with what our college mission is, to have limitless possibilities.
That's really nice. And you're not
Yes.
just a teacher. Now you are leading an entire department. And I'm sure it's not always rainbows and sunshine, right? If you
Yes.
are a dean of the College of Computer Studies. So please tell us, what is the most challenging part of being a dean and also the most rewarding part of it?
Okay, the most challenging part is to balance everything. I'm a student every weekend, and then I have also responsibilities and tasks on being an officer in charge of the college. So with these challenges, I don't take it personally because I know at the end there is a reward. I can see the students having their progress through their
Okay.
academics, and of course when they graduate there are companies lining up to hire them because they are FU graduate. No? Through their internship, they can clearly see how these students are molded and trained here in Foundation University.
Okay.
And with the administration support, they really emphasize on the maximum potential of each and everyone for the faculty and staff. So I am very grateful that they are very supportive of the faculty's development.
Okay, so you mentioned about you are a student in the weekend. So you mean you
Yes.
also pursued
Yes.
postgraduate program?
I am taking up my
Oh,
master's.
wow, that's really nice.
Yes,
Wow,
ma'am.
it's really nice to hear that. Well, good luck.
Yes.
I'm sure you will do well.
Thank you.
And you can do more once you have the degree, master's degree,
Yes,
and then maybe you can pursue another degree, doctorate or something. So now, not many students really are into computers or computer studies. I, for one, I remembered when I was a student from Foundation University. You know, Sir Val Carino is one of your faculty,
Yes.
right?
He is also our CCS consultant.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was one of his students back when I was a college student, and yeah, he gave me 3.0. That's 75, I guess, because I'm not really into computers. I'm not super techie. But anyway, how would you describe the College of Computer Studies to someone who know nothing about it, like in very simple terms? How would you
Okay,
describe it?
College of Computer Studies is a hub for innovators.
Wow.
It's a pool of students who have various talents, diverse personalities, and we can clearly see through these mga outputs nila from first year to fourth year, because we emphasize in the college that we should solve real world problems through delivering real community-based and real world applications.
Okay.
So from first year they are already trained, so that after fourth year their capstones will be really utilized by the community.
Okay. Speaking of outputs from the students, can you tell us or can you mention at least one output that you're especially proud of?
I'm especially proud of their outputs being displayed during last year sa Kasadyaan. No? So the booth that we had is a mix of all the students' output, the culmination of their subjects last semester. So we had the robotics, 10
Yes.
feet robotics hand, and then we had the AI panel.
Yeah.
Those what you can see in the Kasadyaan booth in the CCS department are from the students' hard work. No? They collaborated, they conceptualized it with the instructors who advise what should be done, and they have implemented it really. So one of the highlights there is that they also develop a mobile application and a web system where you can have the photo booth.
Yeah.
You can take a picture, and scan a QR, then you can see the GIF or the PNG type of picture that you have
Even
taken.
GIF.
Yes, and also we have the spin 360 spin camera. This was DIY made by the computer science students under the multimedia subject.
Wow, that's really, really good.
It can make you really proud that these
Yes.
students can collaborate as one and then produce that kind of output.
That's right. I'm sure you can do more with your students if you stay
Yes.
longer with us here in the University of Sheena. How long have you been here? It's been a year
I
already?
think it's been 3 years.
3 years. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. 3 years. But you were the dean.
I'm 2 years
2 years
an
ago.
instructor, and then after 2 years, I was promoted as
The dean of the college. Okay, so now let's get to know more about you. Are you more of a tech minimalist kind of person, or are you tech heavy person?
I think it's in between. I use technology when it's really needed. So every day I use my laptop and the tab.
So two gadgets in
Two
a day.
gadgets, and then when I sleep, I I don't use phones, so I make sure that phones are out of
Oh,
reach so that
yes.
I can sleep peacefully.
Yeah, because it's not also right to keep your phone very near you when you're sleeping. Is that right? Because of
Yes.
radiation. There's an
Radiation,
explanation
and then
about that.
kanang instead of sleeping early, you can have doom scrolling.
Yes, you'll be tempted to scroll.
Magsige ra kag scroll
True.
kung na yung cellphone dool nila.
Many can relate to that. So, what's one piece of technology you can say you cannot live without?
One piece of technology I cannot live without, it will be the internet.
The internet. Yes,
Without the
of course,
internet.
everyone.
You can't access the systems that are available with the internet.
Yes, remember that when we had no internet connection for several minutes, all of us in the office would just like keep silent and just what are we gonna do?
Yes,
We cannot work properly without the
It
connection.
will seems like that you have been reset.
Yes.
Reset ka kay di nakakabalo mo interact sa iyo.
We get paralyzed, the work get paralyzed. So anyway, have you ever had that moment when you feel like technology failed you in in the worst possible way?
Yes, I think sometimes na ngayon ka nga mag-present ka tapos dili mo gana yung presentation. So even though it's we are already technology advanced,
Yes.
sometimes naadjud tay mga glitches or mga bugs sa technology that it needs patience kay galod pa di ay.
Okay,
Di ba?
so we cannot avoid those things
Yes.
happening.
So we need to have patience in making sure nga muload ra dyan na pag magulat ka.
So, Ma'am Sheena, for students who feel intimidated or scared by computers or programming, just like me, I get scared when there is something about computers that I don't know about. So, what would you like to tell them?
I would tell them that if you really are curious and you're into learning what is underneath that system that you're accessing, the applications, and kind of TikTok, Facebook, all of us access those applications, and you want to really study how does it work.
Okay.
So you're curious about it. Curiosity will lead to learning. So if you're always curious, you will be learning.
Yeah, thank you. And one more advice, not academic advice. Is there any one advice you would like to give to our viewers right now?
For the viewers, if you are curious about IT and comsci, so the difference is that when you say computer science, these are the scientific and mathematical foundations of computing, like data structures, algorithms. If you want to be a computer scientist, a computer researcher, advanced developer, or AI engineer, I advise you to take up computer science. But if you're onto the practical technology, meaning the information technology side, this is more onto system administration, network management, and of course, being a full stack developer. Our advice, or I recommend you rather, to enroll in BSIT. So those two programs under our colleges are two different things, but they are also important. They support each other.
Okay. Ms. Sheena Sabado again, the Dean of the College of Computer Studies. Ma'am, thank you so
Thank
much.
you so
Thank you for sharing your time, your stories, and your energy with us here today.
Yes.
And this conversation that we had right now makes computer studies sound more human, approachable, and even inspiring. And to our viewers and listeners out there, thank you so much for spending your time with us here on Speak Podcast. Now, if you enjoy this conversation, please follow us for more stories, share it with somebody, maybe your friends, and remember, your stories deserve to be heard. My name is Angela, and see you in the next episode.